Welcome back to Gopher Football with Jerry Kill. I'm Natalie Nias. This weekend, the Gophers will battle for the Floyd of Rosedale Trophy right here at TCF Bank Stadium. The Iowa Hawkeyes are coming off of a big win. They posted 59 points against Western Michigan and only allowed 3. To find out what the Gophers can expect from Iowa on Saturday, Mike Max joined Coach Kill in the film room.
Thanks very much. When you play Iowa, you're going to play at the line of scrimmage. And here is this true read option that we see here? Is it similar to what you try to do?
No, this is more of a counter where they're not reading anything. They're pulling the back, tackle, guard, and tackle. But you can get a good feel. They're a technique conscious team. Center blocks away. They're going to keep the center off that backer. They want that backer cleared up. You know, we get a puller here, and against us, when we get a puller, this defensive tackle is going to come right over the top because we pull our guard a lot. But you can see the way they use their hands, their technique is very good. Now, this is good execution on Missouri State's part and split them a little bit, but they just don't give up big plays. They make you earn a living, and then you get greedy. And then they get turnovers, and that's what they did against us. And then offensively, they just you know, they
here it is, Mark Wiseman in a cloud of dust, right?
And the quarterback's doing a good job. He's checking here at the line of scrimmage. That's what our fans need to get excited about. And they're going here to the shade technique. Here they are playing Northern Illinois. Northern Illinois is overloaded here. He recognized there's a shade in 5, 4 men on this side of the ball. Motion's over. You know, Northern gets adjusted late, and then they run the zone play. And this is what they're, you know, this is outside zone for him. They're trying to reach the far hat and do a good job. And, you know, that's as well executed as football play as you'll see. You get to see it here from the back end. But again, recognizes there's a shade technique where they can get him reached. Motion over. Northern gets adjusted.
And what you're saying is this is all the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he's doing all this. A lot of people say, well, it's a complicated scheme, and here's what they do here. They get the guard on the shade technique, and they're not running at the 3, so they're running at the A-gap player. They get him shut off, and then they get their center all the way up to the backer. You know, get him up to the play side backer, which is not easy to do. They get great stretch because of that big tackle. And look at that left hand. Gets that left hand and just shoves that in. And then they got leverage, and the receivers block well. Iowa football.
As a coach, though, this is what you appreciate, isn't it? What they try to do, what Iowa football is what you appreciate.
Oh, there's no question, you know, running the outside zone and taking it downhill, and great execution by their offensive line. So, you know, that's what happened to us last year. We didn't get in our gaps, and we don't get in our gaps on Saturday. It'll be a long day. So we got a great challenge at linebacker and up front.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, and that is Iowa football. Natalie will break the Hawkeyes down a bit later in an upcoming segment, but it's the Gophers in Iowa in a cloud of dust.
The Gophers battle the Hawkeyes this Saturday, and the game kicks off at 2:30 p.m. right here at TCF Bank Stadium. Coming up, an exclusive preview of Brick by Brick.
The Floyd of Rosedale rivalry goes back to 1935, which was the second year of Minnesota's 3 straight national championships.